Here we are on the latest panel we're working on. Got these finished up here. Not exactly finished. I still got to add little highlights and details to each of them, but we are currently working right here on this sort of frog character. It's kind of lurking in the distance, cautiously looking at the cat here, who's recovering from his nasty fall. We'll show off the comment. I mean, we'll show it off in the beginning. So it starts here. See a shot of Gato Labs. I might change the coloring on it. It looks kind of weird. Really cool. Just an establishing shot. A windy path going up. And then we see the cat. He's got Rick and Morty's little portal gun. Except it looks like a taser with 3 settings on it. Little trigger. He's got a bag with his name on it. But we'll see later that the words on this change. So you get to see that kind of shows you that thing's got kind of a mind of its own. It's kind of what he's thinking shows up on this thing. So in this one, he's just kind of showing off, and I try to do a glow coming off of static onto his face, like kind of curved it along with his eyes and his nose, or not his nose, his ears up here. But I feel like I could do it a little more detailed, or mess with it just a little more. The shape's kind of it's good, like here where it gets the effect that I'm wanting. But I feel like if this light was coming from here, some of it would splash here as well. And like, see, I got it splashing here, but then it would also get like over here. So yeah, when you're trying to like simulate lighting, it's kind of difficult because, especially a light like this would be very staticky and just kind of chaotic, flashing kind of lights. So I might work on the lighting on this one a little bit. And on this one, it's very hard to draw like action, like different poses. So I tried drawing one where he's kind of leaping forward and he's about to dive into the portal on the floor here. But just before he dives into it, he's got to shock it. And this like reacts and kind of activates, shoots like a beam of glow coming off this way. So I still might do like face highlights here of the glow. I think that would look pretty sick. And in this comic, I'm making them all just talk like, look, that's all he says. like like a cat. This is just cat noises. Like meow, meow, meow. Yeah, this one's more like meow. And he's like, meow. And then this is the funniest one because he somehow the portal he set it kind of he had the wrong setting on it, so it made him teleport into the world, like a little too high. So I try to mess with the scale here to show that he's falling from a very high distance. I mean, there's clouds in between where he's falling in the ground. So like you don't know if this is like a small beach. You don't know how big this mountain is, but based on his scale here, you can kind of sort of gauge how big it is. It's like not exactly a mountain, but it's like kind of a ridge. And I've kind of played with the lines here where I made it match this. I mean, that just kind of looks like it gives it a little bit of flow. And I was thinking, should I do that with everything? Like, should I do like a painting here? And then you do like half of a painting here. Other kind of like world building stuff, like a snapshot of an expedition, but match the lines to the clouds here. So moving on. We got Gato here. Gatto, 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 Gatto. You decide on that one. Falling. Dude, this is so funny. Look at his face. I'm trying to do like wavy arms, like he's just like Like that feeling of like you're falling from a freaking huge long distance, and you're like desperately trying to cling onto something, but you're going like you're already there. You're already teleported, and you're pretty much skydiving, no parachute. And I had the thing where like cartoons where their eyes just like poke out of their head like to exaggerate like a like a like a whoa kind of moment, and they're like looking off to the distance, but it's just like their eyeballs repeated like in bigger and bigger as it goes like away. I did like glasses, the Gaddis glasses, kind of telescoping. What's the word? Telescoping outward, like whoa. But then the the captain, I'm sorry, I can't do cat noises. Also, a little, neat little touch. I'd the whole thing has like a thick black border. I made the words go off a little bit in white, kind of as a cool little effect. I'm gonna add a point here so I can do the W kind of more defined. There you go. That was cool. Yeah, that's sick. Kept the colors very flat. I might not do that much shading. Maybe subtle shading here in the back, but because shading does look cool. Like look right here. This is where I shaded this part. I was gonna keep it flat, but it it didn't define how high he is from the ground enough. Let me show you what I mean by that. If I make this flat like it was, it's kind of a weird perspective. Like it looks kind of like now he's laying his feet are at the edge of the mountain and he's kind of laid out over here when really he's like leaping downward at an angle. Like if I were to draw it here, he's doing this whole deal right here, right? And his feet are in the air, sort of, right? So he's like diving down because he just fell. So he just like leaped and he fell from the portal. And that thing about how cats always land, like you can throw a cat from a skyscraper and it'll live. Okay, let's not get carried away. So from a pretty low, from a pretty high place, you can throw a cat and it'll survive. Big plop, little lines kind of showing the pat and the. Oh, I should do like lines going up like that, like the thing just fell. Okay, maybe a little cleaner than that. So yeah, maybe like do them coming like this, and I'm not gonna like marry this idea. I'm not gonna marry this idea just yet. Nah, I like just the little plop ones. It's done falling. It's already on the ground. It's on the pat noise. Same with this pause here. So yeah, I don't think I was gonna do lines like this too, like he just fell, but he's already like down on the ground. So maybe slight ones here would look kind of cool, like little. I guess you would call them. I would call them like agility lines. Makes them look kind of like agile. I guess would be the way I'm trying to make it look. Ooh, let me add some claws here. Kind of make his foot bend. Like if I rotate it, you can kind of see it a little better. Okay. How long have we been going for? Let's see. 9 minutes, 40 seconds. Yeah, we'll go for a little bit more. We'll for just a little bit more. Yeah, 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 yeah. This is the boring part where I'm fixing all my little mistakes. So I'm probably gonna edit this. Speed it up, guy. We don't have all day. All right. So this was flat, and I added a gradient to it. I believe it was this one, but I added a point here and made this point red. Like a lighter shade of red. And you adjust this to kind of the base of the ridge here, and then this just kind of to this corner. No, it was more angled like this way. There you go. Give it a little bit more depth. 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 I'm not gonna worry too much about it. I was like, man, just draw a shadow under there, showing his height. A little shadow. I tried that and I couldn't get it to look right, so I'm just gonna leave it like this. And then we have this shot. So good. So good. Oh, no, I don't have it. I was gonna show you the reference image I used to do this pose. It's pretty funny. All right, so I'm not gonna add any because look, it looks sick. Let me just show you. It looks freaking sick if you add gradients. If you have the right ingredients, you can make some pretty cool things with the right ingredients. I mean, look, that just gives it depth. You know what? Never mind. I'm adding gradients. Yep, I'm adding gradients. Look at that. That looks freaking amazing. That looks so cool. Here, you can even like, if you want to do it too much, but go up on blue, darken it a little bit more, lower this a little bit more, and lower this a little bit more. No, you know what? Let's go back. Back up. Let's make it follow the sort of downward angle here. So it doesn't show too much dark like this way. It's more angled. And just for kind of like aesthetic, let's meet this line here where this cloud, the top of the mountain, and then the base of the feet of the character over here kind of line up with the gradient edge. That kind of shifts it a little weird, actually. I'm gonna keep it like that. Maybe. Yeah, that's what it is. It's because in the other ones it's not like that, and it's messing me up. Let's go flat again. Yeah, we're going flat. We might fix it later, but let's match this one. That doesn't look like it's matching. That's matching, but that's like one of those illusions just because the colors around it make this one look darker to me. This one looks brighter, but they're the exact same hue. Look. A drippy. Get that back in place. Okay. What are we going for? Let's see. All right, I'm going to spend the next 6 minutes finishing this guy. So he's off in the distance, so I'm not going to do too much detail. I'm going to keep it kind of light. So sometimes you can just draw your base angles or your baselines and then mess with these. Mess around with them. These little mess them up with these. You mess them up like this. You have to restart the whole thing. All right, that's good. Fix the back on this. Cool. That's also playing with the scale of it because this is not like a mountain. I mean, look at these guys to scale. And look how like he's kind of up and back. So this is like a mountain that you can, or not a mountain. It's like a hill ridge that's like easy to kind of walk over. So it's not a mountain. Wait a minute. I should do the little highlights on this one. That would look sick. That I will do later. All right, back to this guy. Gotta refer the original here. Need the reference. Pull it up. There it is. So cool. Okay, so we're gonna add a sort of downward angle this way. And some embellishments for like armor. Nothing so crazy right there. And then right here, we're just gonna cut it off like halfway. Like that's the belt. So it's very like simplified version of it. It's like oh yeah, maybe like this. Yeah, and maybe you might have to do this one blue. How does that look? Does that look scale wise? Does he look like he would be freaking giant? I mean, he is bigger. Like, I'm gonna draw him bigger probably. Even though cats are bigger than frogs. I mean, this is fantasy land here. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna draw his eyes. Like in the original one, he's got like circles, little lines in them. Okay, that looks wrong. This one I'm gonna do it like dot. Dot. But I will break the rules and make this line thinner. Really do stuff like this, but I will make an exception right here. Yeah, that's maybe that might work. Yeah, that'll work. If I do it on this side, that'll work. Just flip it over and then adjust it. Raise it up real high, yes. Right there. And then I'll meet this curve here. It's gotta dip in just a little bit. There we go. This angle goes back a little bit. There we are. This angle just a little bit. Hold on, right there. That's it. That's closer. This one's gotta go down. Right here. Let's go down a little bit more and curve it up slightly. Fix the background here. Cloud. Oh, but it's off in the distance. And it's right behind him. No, I'm not gonna fix that. That looks fine. All right, color palette. Flat. Make it flat. Definitely it's gotta be green. The other one had a gradient, but I'm digging this green. This is a solid green right here. All right. Press end to make that layer go all the way to the back, and then page up twice. These drawing lines. Same with this one. Boom, baby. So these are going to be orange, a shade of orange. Yeah, that shade of orange. That shade of orange. No, a little bit later. A little bit later. Just a tiny bit lighter. There you go. That's good. This one is going to be brownish. And then we shift and click the next space so it ties these two together. So now these two are a single shape. On this one, we're going to go like a lighter. Yeah, dude, that's sick. Bring that down. And then middle one, darker. Or lighter. Nah, darker. It's got to be darker. Shift click. Let's go up on the red and then slightly darker. No, more dark, darker, darker, darker. There we go. That's just brown. That's perfect. Okay. This part's gonna be the same green but a little bit darker. Actually, you know what? Slide it this way and then darker. Like that. You know what? Let's do a gradient. This is just going to be so subtle. There's going to be a gradient with this node being this color. And we're going to adjust it so that it's right here. Bring this like way down this way. No, you know what? The opposite way. So it looks more like a shadow. Is that even necessary? Yeah, there you go. That kind of. Now, you know what? It's got to be flat. Let's just make it the same color as this. That might be it. Yeah, that's cool. That works. Should be meeting up kind of weird. The sword. We're gonna do one of these numbers with it. The bevel. What kind of bevel do you have? The bevels like mean things. There's like different uh countries or different societies, whatever thought history, have different beveled swords. Like, does this sort of bevel originate from somewhere? Or where does it originate from? Any bevel experts? Leave it in the comments. Okay. Pretty cool so far. Now, on the shield, there is a design. It's not very intricate, so I could fill it in with the design or like a very simplified version of it. I'm going to keep orange. And that one, oh, like a yellow. Sword, like 3 different shades of like a bluish, pale blue. That one a little bit darker blue, and then up on the intensity, but not too much. On that one, same thing, white or darker. Yeah, right about. Let's go over with it a little bit. Right about there. That's cool. Send it. Okay. Then we do the hilt. Yeah, hilt. This is a hilt. Right, the shield. A little splotch of green right there. Right kind of green. And yes, send it. Yep. For that tiny little green little speck right there that you cannot even see. You can't even see it. But no worries. I'm gonna have like snapshots of each frame as a separate panel, so you'll be able to see all the nice juicy details. I really want to shade like a little thing here, like do a little line here, but this part darker. But nothing else has shading like that, so I want to keep it flat. On the shield, that next. I mean, look at the canvas we have for the shield. We can literally watch this. This is cool. Man, take all of this. Then we dupe it. Now that it's duped, make it real tiny, super, super tiny, like real tiny. Then we grab it, bring it over, and yes, I'm probably gonna do this. We could put the entire comic on a shield. Whoa, it's glitching it out though. It's like having a rough one with it. That would be fucking hilarious, though, dude. Look at that. Like, what's on this shield? Oh, it's the comic itself. Oh, but then we'd have to go deeper and deeper and deeper. That idea. So let's go back to the moment before we duped it. Oh no, you know what? Let's just go there. That little tiny comic and delete it. Okay, so yeah, another detail I'm gonna do before the shield. Wait a minute, how much time? What time are we at? 27 minutes. We've been recording for 30 minutes. That's pretty cool. All right. This bag. So this is like a magic bag. There's a laboratory in this bag. There's a lab in a bag. Lab in a bag. Oh, you dude, there's a post I'm working on. It's gonna be so sick for the whole like world building part of this. It's an iceberg. You've seen those meme icebergs with like tiers of different like things about lore of a universe. So I'm gonna do one about this Scato Labs thing. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be so cool. It's gonna have the real thick stuff in it. All right. So what should this be saying? As you see in this panel, it says Gato. See ya. Whoops. This panel says ouch. This panel is gonna say. It's gonna say. It's gonna say something real nice. It's gonna say. Let me show you what it's gonna say. It's not gonna say this, but for now, it's just gonna say. Let's say that it's gonna say this. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. No, yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. It's totally not. No, totally appropriate. I was gonna say it's not appropriate, but it's appropriate. It's appropriate. What? What? What did I do? I don't get it. I don't get it. What did I do? Guys, why'd you cancel me? Come on, I didn't do anything. I was just making a joke. Hilarious, dog. No, but obviously, it's not gonna say that. That's crude. That's 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 adult humor. That's like when they try to sneak adult humor into kids' stuff. Not that this is like for kids necessarily. This is more. Yeah, this is the type of humor I would do. Of course it is. Of course it is. I love Ussy. I love C. I love Psy. I love S. IS is. And there you go. That's what it should be. Just is. There we go. I figured it out, guys. No, but seriously, what should it say? Caution. Yeah, caution, caution, caution. That's ooh. Shh. But actually a T. Whoa, that line, my guy. It's all wrong. Ka Shayon. Ka Shayon. Ka Shayon. Ka Shayon. That's actually kind of hard to read. Oh, there you go. And then I'm gonna do the this whole logo right here. Yeah, that's good. These. Stop. Like that. There you go. That's perfect. Bam. This one. Like this. These two fill. Mix these angles out. There you go. There it is. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, that's cool. Caution. What I'm thinking of doing is sending this thing over to Blender and doing like motion graphics where it starts here and then have like a little car drive up, make a little animation of a car, and then it'll pan over. Oh my goodness, it's ruined forever. We pan over, we show this part, we pan over here, we show that, we pan over, we like zoom in and show this, and then we go back out. We whip over here. It'll be like a quick whip. Accentuate that, zoom out a little bit, show this scene. I'm gonna zoom in on the cat, and then it'll go over and say caution, and then it'll go like very slowly through the trees like this. Ribbon, ribbon. And there's gonna be like a moment where they like dun dun. God, I'm terrible at this. And then it's gonna be all fine, you know. He's gonna get his gun back. So you notice in this shot, he's got a gun and he's got a bag. In this shot, he's got a gun and he's got a bag. And in this shot, he's got a bag. So where the heck's that gun? Where the heck that gun go? In this shot, he's got a bag. Where's the gun? There's no gun here. I don't see a gun. Go this shot. There's a bag right there. No gun. No. Do you see a gun? Do you see a gun? No gun. Pan over this guy. You've got the gun, don't you? Boom. Boom. Rivet. Rivet. Yeah. Oh no! Yeah, I got your gun. Got your gun, bro. You know what it is? Wait. Hey, it seems like you dropped this. Hey, did you drop this? Wait. Oh god. Boom. Hey, I think you dropped this. Hey, did you drop this? How would he talk? It seems you have dropped this. Are you looking for this? Is this what you're looking for? Is this what you are looking for? Missing something? Yeah. Are you missing something? Look what I found. Look what I found in that shrub over there. It seems you have misplaced this in that shrub over there. I was something, mate. Look what I found in the bushes over here. I was something, mate. Look what I found in the bushes over here. Hey, mate. Hey, mate. Look what I found in the bushes over here. It seems you have dropped this. I'm gonna do this for 3 hours. It seems you have dropped this. And then he goes, wait. Uh, we copy these. Clap, clap. No, wait, clap. Oop, doop it. Mm. Yes. We combine these two, and then we go. Wait. Yeah, we had to pick it up at the nose. Okay. Drop, drop. Did you drop something? Hmm. Did you drop something? Oh man, I thought they would both go up at the same time. Wait, they will. Wait. I got one. I got one. Missing something. Alright, let's get back to work. Right there, that's fine. So this is just sketch level right here. Probably what we're gonna work on next is this frame. No, actually this frame. Is actually draw it out. They start out as sketches, but I fixed all the lines, make them real nice, but let's just finish this one real quick. Get it all nice and colored. This is gonna be the brightest red you have ever seen. Never mind, the flattest red you will ever see. Fits the aesthetic a little nicer. Alright, so now on a shield. I'm thinking of just filling it up with tan and calling it a night, don't you think so? Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we do it tan. Nice shade of tan there. And we bring it to the bottom. We call it raps right there. We'll add detail to it later. Finishes this episode of Drawing Comics with your boy. It was a 40-minute episode. I'm gonna have to edit down all the stuff in there that I said that's inappropriate, but or maybe unedited and just put it up unedited. Yeah, let's do that. Let's not edit it at all and put it up like that.